Keeping you informed. This is In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS.
Welcome to In.form here on 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam, and today we're talking about Purdue Extension Dubois County once again with a different representative, one of our, favorites that come on a lot of the time. It's Lauren Fenneman, of course, the Purdue Extension Dubois County Extension Educator and 4-H Youth Development person, but also I see you doing a lot of different things a lot of times, so I feel like the title doesn't really encapsulate that, but we appreciate you coming in today, and we're excited to talk about what you guys have coming up.
I really appreciate you letting us on and being able to talk about Purdue Extension and all the things that are going on in the community that we help with and assist with.
Right. And as we were kind of talking about on air before we, hit play, started live here, you guys actually have things going on all throughout the year that a lot of people don't know about. Again, you are the main leader in charge when it comes to 4-H and the 4-H fair and all the kids and the education in the summer. But what do you guys do around the rest of the year that maybe people don't know about?
Yeah, so we have lots of things that go on throughout the year. So I and another coworker, Chelsea Brewer, our Health and Human Sciences Extension Educator, we do a lot in the schools or with the schools. So, for example, in the fall, I kind of help man and get going the Food and Ag Day. So that's an experience for fourth graders to come to the fairgrounds, and I get speakers, and they learn all about agriculture in Dubois County and how agriculture impacts their lives. So that's one component, and actually Kenny Ack, our Agriculture and Natural Resource Extension Educator, also helps with that. And then we do a lot of programming with the school. So I've gone in and done Captain Cash, so that's financial literacy for third graders. And then Chelsea Brewer, she goes in, talks about food and healthy choices, and we have a blender bike, so it's really fun when we take the blender bike out and kids enjoy making their own smoothies with that. And so we do a lot, and it's just not during the summer, and we work with schools and they're wonderful to work with. For example, this spring break, I'm doing Chef University with Chelsea Brewer, and this is for 3rd through 5th graders. And we're actually using the Jasper High School's kitchen lab setup so that all the kids have an opportunity to learn skills in the kitchen. And then we've partnered with the Dubois County Health Department to use their newly renovated space, and we have been offering food science what's on your plate program that's middle school, so like 6th through 9th. So we're actually on 3rd session of that coming up of 4. So we've partnered with different people to provide programming that the community wants.
Right, and again, as me and Chelsea kind of conversated about last week, you guys are offering culinary courses for those adult age as well as the kids, and whoever is really interested in learning those things. And again, we're going to focus more on the kids today because that's kind of your wheelhouse. But again, Purdue Extension Dubois County offers so much for any age. So it's really about, encompassing that and continuing to promote that. You guys are more than just the 4-H office, which is, again, a very big part of what you guys do. So with that, will you tell us a little bit about 4-H enrollment? Is that still a thing this year?
Yes, so 4-H enrollment began back in October, but it actually never really closes. So
fair enough.
When we always say enroll sooner than later, because if you enroll sooner, your 4-H experience is fuller. And so when I say fuller, like if you enroll in 4-H, we have people that are considering trips. Those registrations are becoming open actually within a couple of weeks, and you have to be a 4-H member for that. There are some trips like 4-H band and 4-H choir chorus that you do not have to be a 4-H member for. So if they're interested in that, they can call our office and I can provide more information specifically for those opportunities. And then and clubs are starting to meet. And so to enjoy those club experiences, you need to be a 4-H member. And so we have people that enroll late. They just don't get the opportunity to enjoy 4-H at its fullest potential.
Right, and you mentioned those clubs, which is something I recently learned is very, very expansive. So again, I think 4-H fair in the summer, there's a lot of livestock around. It's about agriculture, but are the clubs just about agriculture? It's super expansive, right?
No, it's very super expansive. 4-H is not just about agriculture. So we actually have the 4 hands. So there's when you see the 4-H clover, there's 4 H's within the clover. So it's hands for larger service, head for larger thinking, and hands, health, heart, and hands, heart, head, hand, heart. Sorry, I gotta do the 4-H pledge. Head, heart, hands, and health. And so and it encompasses actually 3 different categories. So we have your healthy living. So that's where Chef University and What's on Your Plate. And we have like the Foods Project and learning about different hobbies for healthy living. Then we have our civic engagement, and that's where you can participate in like our 4-H day at the Stay House, learning about your community through the club, and giving back with different community service projects. And then we have our STEM and agriculture category, and that's where the agriculture part comes into with the science and animal sciences and such. So we actually encompass like 3 different categories that fit in with the 4-H's of the 4-H program.
Right, and again, that just goes to show that it is anything that you show interest in. There could be a club for it, or a club could appear. And again, if you mentioned the chorus and band opportunity, that's, more musical. But if it's involved in 4-H and there's interest in it, you guys really try to put forth all of that effort and really give them the experience and the education that they would hopefully want to receive from 4-H. I wanted to ask as well, if 4-H enrollment is still open, what do we need to do to enroll? Are there certain age requirements?
Yes, so 4-H is for youth in grades 3 through 12. We do have a mini 4-H program that's kindergarten through second. Kindergarten through second, to join 4-H, it's free. And then for 3rd through 12th, it is $15, like a state program fee. But that's for the entire year. And there might be some additional costs for like 4-H camp, 4-H trips. But of course, if that's holding you back, just call our office. We always try to find ways for kids to be able to participate.
Right, and this does not have to be just kids in the local school systems, right? You guys take homeschooled kids and all the other advanced things, because you want really to involve everybody in 4-H, right?
Yeah, so we actually have quite a few homeschool kids that participate in 4-H. It's a great opportunity for them to maybe expand what they're learning at home with the different projects that 4-H offers. And the clubs really give them an opportunity for that socialization and be able to meet other people. So, for example, Shooting Sports is already meeting. That is a project-based specific club that talks to kids about safety around firearms, and it includes archery for 3rd graders. That means you just explore the outdoors and what shooting sports is all about. And then 4th grade, they start the actual handling of firearms and learning the safety behind handling them.
Right, so age-appropriate tasks, but still showing that interest and really building that knowledge so that when the time comes, it is a grand opportunity for them and they can really take that with them as well. Which kind of brings me to 4-H camp, because you guys, take pride in, of course, the 4-H fair, and as we've kind of digressed into, you guys have things happening all year round. But what does 4-H camp kind of consist of?
So 4-H camp is for youth grades 3 through 8 to have an overnight camping opportunity. And so we actually camp with 11 other counties. So you get to meet 4-H members from different counties from across southern Indiana. And we camp at, it's called Country Lake Retreat Center. And we have bunkhouse style sleeping arrangements, but you have the opportunity to meet some new kids. You get to spend a night away from the house.
Right.
And some of the classes could be archery, low ropes, to arts and crafts, to science inspired, to nature inspired, and that includes archery, low ropes, and we do have a fishing class, and the center does have a lake, so we do kayaking and doing canoeing. And so then there's free time with swimming and campfire and all sorts of recreational activities. So that's the opportunity for grades 3 through 8. And then those who are grades 9 through 12, we actually just finalized our camp counselors. So the way 4-H camp is set up is you're in small groups and your leaders are actually older 4-H members. So youth in grades 9 through 12 may participate as camp counselors, and they go through, they apply beginning in November, and they go through a short interview process, and then they have a training before camp and the night before camp begins, and, so that they can be wonderful youth mentors for the campers.
Right. And is there what is the date we're kind of looking at for camp this year?
Yes, so the date for 4-H camp is May 30th to June 1st. Campers come in on a Friday and they leave by noon on Sunday. And registration will open here probably in April, and the cost will be roughly about $210 and essentially that's a 3-day, 2-night, overnight experience. And if you just want to sign up as a 4-H member to do 4-H camp, that's perfectly acceptable. Your 4-H experience is the kids' 4-H experience of what they choose, of what they want to do or not do.
Right. So you guys will have information on that on your social media whenever those registrations are open, as well as the websites and all that stuff. So definitely be on the lookout, because you guys I kind of joked with you earlier that you guys maybe aren't in busy season, but for you're always planning things. So busy season never really ends.
That is correct. Busy season really never ends. As I go throughout the year, it is shifting based on what the needs are. So for example, this Saturday, we start with our livestock, and we have tagging days for our animals, because we need to make sure that we have the correct information for the animals, so that we can make sure that we keep all the animals, know where all the animals are coming from for biosecurity purposes.
Right. So there's a lot of stuff you guys are doing. And again, you do a fantastic job of posting online on social media these announcements and events. But for those maybe not in the Purdue Extension circle or 4-H world of things, it can get confusing. But again, you just have to start and see where it takes you, and hopefully you grow that interest.
Yeah. So I always recommend for first-time 4-H participants, just try out a couple of things. Maybe join one 4-H club and take the opportunity at the 4-H fair to go and walk around and see what other 4-H members are doing, because usually people don't understand what genealogy or a forestry project will be until they actually walk through the exhibit halls and see what other projects have been done. And so I just always recommend that you can start slow, you can start easy. We try to make sure that you get a family resource guide. We try to we always recommend your club leaders a great mentor to if you have any questions, you can talk to them. You can call our office, because 4-H, if you're not from that world, can be confusing. But as the 4-H educator and as our volunteers, we're all here to help make sure that the kids have a wonderful experience.
That is the goal. And you kind of alluded to the 4-H fair. Do you guys have the 4-H fair ready to go for this year?
So we have the dates. And Dubois County 4-H Council, who is like kind of like advisory council for me, but they're also in charge of the Dubois County 4-H Fairgrounds and the 4-H fair. They've been working really, really hard to get things lined up. And so they've been doing a wonderful job. So the 4-H fair this year is July 14th through the 18th. We do have a tractor pull the Saturday following, so on July 19th. But the main 4-H events will be that week.
So got to put that in the calendar now so you don't miss it, because there's a lot to have with that. And unfortunately, we're not here to talk about all the great things of the 4-H fair, but just remember, in July, there's going to be the 4-H fair again at the Dubois County Fairgrounds, so be sure to be there. Lauren, before we wrap up here, we've got a few events going on, the Boiler Bash and the tree giveaway that you guys are having in the next few weeks, few months.
Yes. So as part of Purdue Extension and programming different programs, different reaches in the community. So these next two events are for anyone. You don't have to be in 4-H to participate. So we have the tree giveaway, April 11th. That's from 4:30 to 6 p.m. And that'll be kind of like Drive Center on 5th. We'll send out more details as we get closer to that. But we offer trees, and we offer the education on best practices for planting those trees, and so that they have the chance to grow and thrive and be here for the future. And then the other event is a Boiler Bash. This is a whole office. Both of these are a whole office effort.
Right.
And Boiler Bash is just kind of like a celebration of us in the community and what we give back to the community. And so we are doing lots of games, fun activities in the Jasper Public Library parking lot on April 30th, and that's from 12 to 6. So for those who might be homeschooled and want out, come to the Jasper Public Library parking lot, and we'll be there starting at 12 and going until 6 p.m.
Yes, and by April 30th, it should not be as it is right now outside with the snow on the ground and it being super cold. It should be a very nice day to have an outdoor open house event where you guys can celebrate.
Yes, and that's why we moved it to April, because we did do it during spring. We had something similar during spring break, and the temperature didn't make it as comfortable as it possibly could. So this is, we pushed it back, and this is opportunity for, even if you are busy, you're in school or whatever, we're there until 6 p.m. So you can come in after school and enjoy our activities that we have.
Right. And again, tree giveaway as well as the Boiler Bash, everyone's invited. So if you're just curious about 4-H and maybe you're a little bit older than kids' age, but you still want to learn about what Purdue Extension Dubois County does for this area, you can definitely just stop in and ask questions and maybe pick up a free tree. That's a pretty good deal, I'd say, in my opinion. But Lauren, we appreciate you as always. Before we go as well, will you tell us how we can reach Purdue Extension Dubois County in the meantime?
Yes. So we do have Facebook and Instagram, and that's Purdue Extension Dubois County. And then our phone number is 812-482-1782. And then you can always find us on our website on how to contact us individually. If you have a specific topic that you want to reach out to an educator, our emails are available on our Purdue Extension Dubois County website. Make sure you type in Purdue Extension Dubois County, because there is an extension office in all 92 counties.
Right.
And so you want to make sure that you get the right county office information.
Very good. And again, Purdue Extension, Dubois County, you can just Google it. I've done it before. It's super duper easy. And then you guys are also, your central office is located at the Center on 5th. So just in the middle of Jasper, right?
Yes. So it's, oh my goodness, we moved 2 years now.
That's crazy to think.
and that we are on Center and 5th. We're actually on the second floor. We actually have our own door. So if you want to come and talk to us, we're door number 4. You'll have to buzz to be let in. But it's been a wonderful change. We really enjoy the space and the opportunities that it has allowed us to provide even more programming for the community.
Very good. Very good. Well, Lauren, as I said, we appreciate your time and all the great things you do with Purdue Extension Dubois County and 4-H. And we look forward to the amazing spring festivities you guys have planned.
we're looking forward to it and enjoy and we appreciate you guys having us on.
Well, thank you so much. And of course, thank you for listening and watching to your In.form program right here on 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS with Purdue Extension Dubois County.
This has been In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS. Catch past episodes on our social media pages and our websites. If it matters to you, it matters to us. In.form.